of work from this talented, amazing, soulful human being, I want to introduce you all tonight to Silvestry.
First and foremost, I wanted to say how happy I am that you guys are here. When I released my last album, 3, I wasn't able to do, an album release party, and so when I put this album out, I kept telling myself, like, I want to do something, I want to celebrate it, and I would not be able to do that with each and every one of you that are here tonight. I wanted something very small and very intimate because the stories behind the songs are very deep and personal and intimate. So I could have hired a live band, I could have, but I composed the music for this album from beginning to end, the instruments, the arrangements, the writing, and so I did everything from my iPad and my phone, and I want you guys to hear the way the album is. So a lot of the songs that I'm going to sing tonight, I'll be singing for the first time. I hope you like them. Years ago, so as a lot of you guys knew or know, I grew up in a very church environment, and so I'd always been mesmerized by the story of Judas and Jesus, and how somebody so close and so dear to you can betray you. And around that time, I wound up coming out of the closet. Because, I'm singing in these churches, and I was like, if these people knew who I was, they wouldn't even have me up here. And when I wound up coming out of the closet, it worked out that way. And I remember talking to a friend of mine who was a youth pastor, and I was like, I love music, my passion is music, and like I just feel like, once these people know that I'm gay, they're not going to invite me to sing in their churches anymore. And he looked at me and he said, Johnny, do you know how big what God is going to do in your life is? He says, you're bigger than churches. He says, you're meant to sing in stadiums and coliseums. And put you out there. So yeah, some of those doors are going to open, but God is going to open that window and you're going to have to climb out. Get yourself together. We're learning about ourselves, we're growing, we're still finding who we are. And it's okay at any age, whether you're 25, 35, 59, 58, 62, like, it's okay to not have life figured out. This song on this album, it's called Junto a Mí, and I wrote this song actually when I was 18 years old. I was on the verge of suicide. 9, and she's like, but what are you talking about? Like, this isn't making any sense to me. Like, who did this? Like, it's just not clicking. And I feel like as a parent, you want to protect your children, and you want to keep them from harm, but you can only be around them for so long. And so when I explained to her, about the night that I was raped, she asked me, well, what did he do? Because he was a friend of the family. And I was so embarrassed and so mortified to tell her that another man was inside of me. And so I told her, he just made me touch his private part and put my lips on it. But he was inside of me and he had the gun on the nightstand. And he said that if I ever opened my mouth to anyone about this, he was going to end my life. I've always said, I'm such a hopeless romantic, and like you want a life partner, you want somebody that you can be with forever. But over maybe the past year or so, I'm starting to learn that I can live without a partner. What I cannot live without are my friends. And each and every one of you that are here tonight, you know, I'm so blessed and so grateful and so fortunate for the genuine love that you give me. Telling you guys this story, you know, a lot of you didn't know this, and vice versa, you know, you guys go through things in life and at times that you don't open up about, that you don't tell people about. And if there's anything that I want you to leave with today, it's, you know, I want you to build your faith with God and your trust in God. And if you have a small circle that you love and you trust, hold on to them, because without our friends, we are nothing. I love you guys. He aprendido a poner en ti confianza, porque aún en la oscuridad te siento. El mundo ha tratado de hacerme perder mi fe, pero nada es más grande que tu amor y tu poder. En la tormenta yo siento calma, en medio del dolor sé que no me das la espalda. En medio di male quando chiudo gli occhi, ma ti sento come se sei qui. Sembra di riaverti perché tu sei nel cielo viola. Song has, you know, a story.
Get better,
Before I know, you know, I've been doing this for 20 years now. 20 years. Can somebody open up a copy of this for me? Because I wanna read something to you guys. Thank you. Use your nails, use your tongue, use your teeth. Special thanks to Stefano Germanata and Juliana Gioia. Juliana is one of my girlfriends from high school. I did a collaboration with her for the album, and Stefano is a friend of mine from Italy, so I wrote something cute in Italian for them, but we're not going to attempt to read that right now. A special thanks to Cami Wolf-Rice, Fidencia Rodriguez, Amy Chiaffi, Luis and Stephanie DiNardo, Rita Ruggieri, Darren and Stefania Johnson, Marilyn Ojeda, Daniel Ortiz, Evelyn Ramos Oyola, Dad, Alex Rivas, Murillo Ponte, guitar for producers and garage band. Dedication. Bella Luna, I've never known a love like yours, and never in this lifetime will I ever. I miss you with every breath that I take, and I anxiously look forward to the day that life reunites us. Sebastián, puedes tener todo lo que quieras de esta vida, y lo tendrás. Gracias por creer en mí de la forma en que lo haces. Rohayute. Para todas las personas en el mundo que luchan con la salud mental y sienten que no hay lugar para ustedes en este mundo, están vivos por una razón y rezo para que las canciones traigan sanación a sus corazones, a sus cuerpos y a tus mentes.
Amen.
So I wrote Bella Luna, sounds crazy, for my dog. And I fucking miss her so much. It was such a sacrifice to move out and leave her there. But when I had confronted, my ex and said that I was unhappy in the relationship, I've always been in relationships and I've always waited for them to cheat on me so that I can leave. And this was the very fucking first time that I said, I'm not happy. I need to go. I need to be in pursuit of my happiness. I need to find a life out there that coincides with everything that I want, that I envision for myself. And it's not here. It's not in this home. It's not with you. It's not working out. It's not happening. And I felt so much growth in that moment. And when I said, that I was unhappy, that I needed to leave, the response that I got was, we weren't born into this world to be happy. And I was just like, who the fuck says that? We're not born into this world to be happy? Do you think I want to be out there miserable and crying all the time? The next song I want to sing for you guys is called Dáselo al Viento, and it talks about taking your problems and the problematic people that are in your life and just giving it to the wind. Because sometimes there are things that are out of our control, and when we find ourselves in those situations, you two, get your asses over here. When we find our asses in those situations, you have to do what you have to do for you. But those worries, those problems, those fears, you gotta give them to the wind and let them go. I want to invite to the stage my friend Marissa and her husband, and they're gonna talk to you guys really quick about their dance studio. This is a networking event. It's an album release / networking event. Michelle is gonna be next because we're gonna talk about her cake. And come over here. Tell them about your dance studio. She gets shy. Wait till you see this girl dance. So tell them about her. You guys like salsa music and want to dance.
Hey girl, you got this. Hello.
So I'm Marissa, this is my husband Edgar. We just opened our dance studio in Tennessee. It's called the Mambo House. So we teach salsa, bachata, and cha-cha-cha. So, yeah, that's what he said.
Ya estamos hace poco ahí. Como esta fiesta es privada de Johnny, ustedes están todos invitados gratis.
Thank you.
a formar parte de la academia si quieren aprender a bailar o si ya saben bailar. ¿Ok? Esto es para que aprendan, para que conozcan gente y la comunidad latina se expanda, ¿no? Mostrando nuestra cultura. Y como les digo, les repito, todos ustedes están invitados gratis por ser amigos de Ioni.
Bueno, gracias.
Thank you. The next song I'm gonna sing for you guys, we're narrowing it down. What time is it?
Don't worry.